True, true, true. And I think since then um, so it's funny that I had never seen that as a scaling kind of stuff. It was just that how the multiple teams should work together. How do we still keep things simple? How do we bring everybody into the journey? So that 2 years of experimentation in Sita was fantastic because it was not just about the team, it was about the customer, bringing the customer in your transformation. If you have a partner, offshore partner, how do you bring them into the journey also? And then almost like creating an environment of transparency where people feel that they all are working for the one cause, right? And so but majority of my source of inspiration came from those two books. So
You, you
yeah,
mentioned about you mentioned about
mm,
working for one cause, so everyone being aligned on a shared and common purpose. Was that is that something that you've seen less be able to achieve?
yes, because from that, so it's funny that you have a product and you have purpose of the product. The more you focus on the purpose, the more your product try to solve that purpose itself, rather than just focusing on the purpose. Oh, sorry, on the product itself. And I think if you see from system optimization side of the less, the taking the systemic view, taking the compelling direction you want to go, that's something you want to achieve. That actually keeps me real whenever I engage with any organization. So, and it's harder for the organization to do it, especially the organizations are so siloed that they can't think out of their silo. So it is one way fascinating that using the idea of less rather than using less. I always say that the idea of less is more important than less itself, right? If you stick to those ideas, you can go very far with the organization because it doesn't tell you too many things. It's like Scrum. We thought it was a barely sufficient. Less is again barely sufficient thing. You have to build on the more you realize what you should add to your organization. So that's why the idea of less is basically start small, and then if you think you need to build. And one of the most fascinating idea is that keep making sure that whatever the problem that you're trying to solve, you're not applying local optimization to it, so that you miss the bigger picture or the overall optimization goal. So keeping those things in mind, say how do I solve this problem? Keeping that I still want to build an adaptable organization, right? That way.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and that's very similar to. It's almost like listening to Boz Vodder then when you were talking, because he was saying the same when he shared his elevator pitch for less. That it shouldn't be about. He doesn't want to be about buy this. He wants to be more about let me understand your problems and see if less is a fit. Now,